What's
Oh
going
man,
on?
what's happening, baby? Oh, fuck, yo, why would we like this?
Yeah, we're not even drinking tonight.
No, I'm just drinking Sprite, man. I
I'm
wish.
drinking coffee.
Atta boy.
Gotta stay up, gotta study a little bit more.
What kind of coffee you drink, Zach? You seem like an espresso kind of guy. Talk to me. Would you like a Folgers?
A what?
Folgers?
Nah, man, I
Right?
just drink an espresso or whatever it's called. Those little pods?
I think
Espresso?
you a K-cup kind of guy.
It's not a K-cup, it's an espresso. Or an espresso or whatever the heck it's called.
Ain't it the same thing?
No. Actually, I don't think so.
I thought you knew when you was sipping on your coffee with your pinky out. You know, your
I get a
bougie
little
beach.
bougie every now and then. I'm more of like a iced coffee kind of dude.
Okay.
It could be 30 degrees. It could be negative 30 degrees. I'll drink iced coffee.
Oh, see, yeah, you are. I can't do that. Give me a nice espresso, yo. Let me just shoot it back real quick. I'm good to go.
I do have two breaking news stories before we get into the feel-good stories. First one is Vikings released their starting running back Alexander Mattison today, within the hour. So yeah, he's a free agent.
Who else do they have as a backup running back?
Chandler, I think, but I think they're going to go after free agent, get someone big.
Like who? Derrick Henry?
I'm guessing. I mean, I have no idea. But other breaking news, you're going to like this one. Mr. Jerry Jones himself. He is ordered to take a DNA test to determine if he is the biological father of a 27-year-old woman named Alexander Davis. She claims to be the daughter of Jones. Davis's mother was given money, to sweep it under the rug because Davis's mother was married. Jerry Jones was married. So for all this time, there was a settlement each month that Jerry Jones would give her money to keep quiet, not say anything. But I guess the daughter's coming out with it and saying she's had enough. And so there's only one person to get involved in this to release the DNA test results. You know who that is? Maury, baby! You are the father. Let's make this happen.
Oh, Maury, reach out to us, baby. We
can
Come on.
It's all over our social media. That is, how entertaining would that be? Yo, if he's on that show.
I would tune in.
I would. He's going to say,
we got to make it happen.
If he goes, you are the father, he might die.
Oh, damn.
Well, there goes Jerry Jones. That's all we had to do.
Oh, maybe the Cowboys might finally be good. Doubt it, but
She was an Eagles fan.
Ooh. Could you imagine? Yo, could you imagine her pulling up in like a full Eagle suit for the paternity test?
Sorry, Dad. You suck. You couldn't even make me one of the cheerleaders.
Man, that made my day. I like that. That was funny.
But yeah, so that's... we need to make it happen. I think it would be hilarious. Get Maury one more time. With the test results. I fucking want it to happen. That would be hilarious.
Yo, that shit would break the internet if that happens.
Think about it.
Know what to do.
Yeah, we have those celebrity boxings and everything, like boxing match. And then afterwards, we can bring in Jerry.
Especially if she's an Eagles fan. You gotta fight for my love. You want to be a cheerleader? You gotta fight the Dallas cheerleader.
Is a judge now. Get them on his show. Have the test results by.
And he tells how much money she gets.
Huh?
And he settles how much money she gets.
Yeah.
Yo, that'd be dope.
That would
Maury and Judge and
Judge
Jerry do
Springer,
a
I
combo,
guess.
do a
Yeah.
tag team. Could you imagine that?
But Maury, especially, just to have him say, "You are the father."
Oh, you
That'd
would
be-
need that to happen, bro.
Oh man, that'd be hilarious.
Yo, let's keep up this good positivity, yo. I feel that was good. That was good. That was good.
I knew you
Jesus.
would like that story, but yes, you have the feel-good story this week. We only have one. You're gonna read it. It's a good way to, end Black History Month
Oh
as
yeah, I
well.
appreciate that. Of course. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
end it. So go for it.
shout out to Jamaican sprinter Shelly Ann Fraiser Pryce. She plans to retire after the 2024 Paris Olympics. Okay. Leading up to the 2024 Olympics, Fraiser Pryce is a 3-time Olympic champion. Oh, dang. She has a great sprinting career. And she started back in 08.
Oh wait, man. Oh wait.
Whoa. Okay. She began her career winning the women's gold in 100 meters. Dope. And she went back to back in 2012 and got another gold medal in 100 meters as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, shout out her, yo. Then in 2016 in the Rio Games, she was dealing with a toe injury. She still managed to finish the games. She received the bronze medals in the women's. Yo, doing anything on a broken toe alone.
Yeah.
Shout out her. Shout out her.
They won a bronze medal and then they receive a silver medal in the women's relay.
Yo, that's wild. Yo, shout out her. In 2020,
Yeah.
the COVID year, she managed to beat the odds once again. She received a silver medal in the women's 100 meters. She also earned a gold medal in the women's relay. She became the 100 meter sprinter to win. She became the 100 meter sprinter to win an individual medal in 4 consecutive Olympic Games.
It meant to say she became the first.
My bad. I'm tired. I got a baby and whatnot.
But
in 2024, she'll be 37. She's looking to finish off her career with another medal. She wants to prove that age is a number. She says that her husband has been her biggest supporter. She also has a son a few years ago. I need to be there for my son. She owes it to her family to do something else. She will be rooting for Shelly. Whatever. Blah 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 blah. Shout out her. Shout out her. Shout out Shelly.
It's a feel good story, especially since she started back in 08, dude.
Yeah, bro. I could not imagine
being
dedicated
37 years old, trying to go for another medal where age is only a number.
When's the last time you sprinted?
Never.
Feel that. Good answer. Put that on the board. Ding. Yo. But nah, for real, in all serious, shout out to her. Shout out to everything she's doing. Shout out to the Caribbean islands. I'm from Trinidad, so
yeah,
hearing stories like that is super dope, yo. Especially like she's representing for not just Jamaica alone, but just for the Caribbean islands. You know what I mean? So shout out to her, yo.
Track and everything is not too many people, unless you really follow track and everything. Not too many people know anything about it, so it's good. As I heard the story, I mean, I didn't know about it. I had to do some research on it, but probably going to go down as one of the best Olympians, at least in track and field. So hopefully, this year she can bring home another medal at 37 years old. Finish off her Olympic career with some medals. So we're rooting for you.
I'll definitely be tuning in. Shout out.
Yeah, I'll be tuning in as well. That's something to look forward to.
Oh, yeah.
But let's get into free agency because you thought there was a lot last week. Let me tell you something. Last year, the franchise tag on the running backs was a thing. Last free agency, everybody got franchise tagged as a top running backs, whatever. This year, there was no running backs that got franchise tagged.
Really? Zero?
Zero.
Wow.
So we're about to get paydays. And I don't just mean from a few. I mean from a lot.
Okay, right, talk to me then. Talk to me.
We're going over. I'm going to go down the line and teams that are interested in these people. First on, Saquon Barkley.
Mm-hmm.
The Texans, Cowboys, Ravens, and Giants are all names that come up. I think the Texans right now are number one for him. So that's one big name. Josh Jacobs. The Chargers, Patriots, Raiders, and the Texans as well. In case you wanted bigger names, we'll go Tony Pollard. The Cowboys, Titans, Raiders, and Panthers. If he really wants to do something, he can go to the Panthers. And then we have Derrick Henry, who any team in the world is going after this dude. Is Chargers, Eagles, Texans, Dolphins, Bills, Cowboys. Ravens are the favorite to get Derrick Henry.
Damn all that. Come to the Eagles.
The Eagles, yeah. I mean, but he's really talking to the Ravens and might sound like he might go there.
But I also heard he wants to go to the Dolphins.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I put the Dolphins on there. Ravens and Dolphins are the top two because isn't he from Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he wants to come back home and think about it, bro. What's his name? Achon and what's his name? Henry. That'd be a dope little comp.
Yeah.
It's A-Chain, right? Am I saying his name right?
A-Chain, yeah, something like that. I never got his name right during the freaking season when I had to say his name during TDs and stuff. Let me tell you, I never got it. I was over here saying A-Train or something.
Yo, it's the most, I don't want to say it's complicated, but the shit is annoying. But anywho.
I'm going to call him A-Train because he runs like a damn train.
Could you imagine him and Henry in the backfield?
Ooh, King Train.
Bro.
Ooh.
Pause. It'll be like whatchamacallit, the Giants back in the day with Amar Bradshaw and Brandon Jacobs.
Oh, yeah. That little duo.
I would love to see that happen. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to see it happen.
Yeah.
I would hate to see him leave the Titans, but it'll be dope to see it happen.
No, he's leaving the Titans, I don't think. I didn't even put the Titans on there.
I hate to see him leave, though. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but, I mean, listen, last year, these people, the running backs didn't get paid. Franchise tagged. They wanted big-time contracts. A lot of them threatened to sit out. Jonathan Taylor sat out until he got the big-time contract. Josh Jacobs almost didn't play. Derrick Henry almost didn't play. Eckler almost didn't play. So you have a lot of these that are starting to, they want to get paid, and now this time they're not getting franchise tag. Let's see. It's a bidding war. Austin Eckler's out there as well, and if you remember not too long ago, when was it, 2-3 years ago, he led the NFL in, total yardage.
Mm-hmm.
So the Chiefs, the Panthers, the Eagles, the Raiders, and the Broncos are all on his list. Yo, get them, Broncos. Get them.
I was waiting for you to say something. You're a Broncos fan. You didn't get hype. You didn't nothing.
Oh, Eckler. Eckler country. Let's ride. And then DeAndre Swift is on here.
Come on back, baby.
Listen, Eagles, Giants, Patriots, and Broncos. You can have them. I don't want them.
Come on back. What you mean? Who does not want him? Besides you, because you're weird. You're lame. But besides the point. Come on back.
He has to stay healthy. He had a good year. He did. He did because he didn't have to do the whole.
Exactly.
Yeah. If you have another running back, but A.J. Dillon, if you can get, this is where I'm going to go. If you can get DeAndre Swift and get A.J. Dillon to back him up, Packers, for A.J. Dillon, it's the Packers, Jets, Bills, Cowboys, Giants, and Bucs. I think he would fit in nice with the Bucs because they have Rachaad White over there who went over, I think, 1,200 total yards?
God damn.
Yeah. So if they can get A.J. Dillon, because he was a good backup for Aaron Jones.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he had to start games because Aaron Jones got hurt. And then you got Zach Moss, Vikings, Raiders, Eagles, Browns, Colts, Patriots, and the Bucs. Zach Moss is one of those. He was a starter. He can be good. I don't think he's your everyday back, but he can definitely add some value to whatever team he's on, and he showed it. Devin Singletary. Texans. He can go back to the Texans, the Raiders, the Packers, or the Vikings. I think the Vikings are going to go after one of the top 4: Tony Pollard, Josh Jacobs, Saquon Barkley, or Derrick Henry. Now that Mattison's completely out of the picture,
I could definitely see him going after Tony Pollard. He fits the game plan.
Yeah. Zeke Elliott's out there.
And what has he done?
The thing with Zeke Elliott is he had to share last year with Stevenson, but he wasn't bad. He's not a bad goal line running back. To get into the end zone, but that's all that Garrett Blunt did for pretty much for the Lions. Not the Lions, the Bucs. Was it the Bucs?
Yeah, the Bucs. It was the Bucs.
The Bucs. Use him as a big time, down at. You don't need him every game, but if you have, Zeke Elliott, he's only 20-something years old.
I thought he was 30.
No, he's like 28 or 29.
Really?
Yeah. I think he would fit good with the Texans. So, and then
that's what they have. They got rid of Singletary, right?
The Texans, yeah. They have Pierce, who was a rookie.
Decent.
He's good, but if you can get someone else in there, Kareem Hunt. There's really not much news on him. Last year, he got picked up by the Browns out of free agent because who went down? Chubb went down. So
honestly, they should just sign him back. He knows the game plan. He knows the scheme.
He doesn't want to really go anywhere except for the Browns. So, and he's a fan favorite, so they might just sign him.
It makes sense.
Back.
Why? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Antonio Gibson could go back to the Commanders, Chargers. Then again, not really much on him. Jerick McKinnon. I know the Chiefs would be interested in bringing him back. But then again, not much. Cam Akers. I don't know if he'll ever play again. But they're talking about the Vikings. I mean that in
Yes, you did. Don't lie.
I tried to put it as nice as I could. Anyways.
Oh, you a bastard, Zach.
Deontay Foreman could go back to the Bears, but the Bucs are in his future as well. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, if you remember, about 2 years ago, he was like the main runner for the Chiefs. It was good. But I feel like the Chiefs do that, is you get 2 or 3 good years out of running backs, and then they're on to the next.
I mean, it's not a bad move at all, though. I'd sign him back. 1 year.
I would. He had a good run with whatchamacallit, the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, sign him back.
And Jerick McKinnon. J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards. Both of those people are out there, free agents. J.K. Dobbins is linked to the Ravens, Chargers, Chiefs, and the Bengals. Gus Edwards is Chargers, Cowboys, and Ravens. And then we still have...
Sign him back.
Huh?
Between those two, who are you going to sign back?
I mean, you got to worry about J.K. Dobbins' knee now. Gus Edwards ran for 810 yards with 12 touchdowns? So, I mean, Gus Edwards is a big dude, too. So, it's...
Yeah.
I don't know. That's going to be interesting to see if they keep any of them, or if they go after Derrick Henry. And you bring in someone like Gus Edwards, who might be the lesser value. So, I don't know. And then you have Joe Mixon that they're not sure if he's going to stay in Cincinnati, so he could be on the list. So this is a quarterback and running back free agency.
Yeah. I didn't hear anything about Joe Mexican.
Joe Mexican? Oh, hey, Holmes. Hey, you guys hear about that guy, Joe Mexican? He's over there for the Bengals, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Joe
Mexican. I didn't hear anything about Joe Mexican. Joe Mexican. Bro. I need sleep so bad. Oh, my God. I heard nothing about Joe Mixon.
Hey! I don't know who that is.
Joe Mexican? Oh, God.
All jokes aside, yeah. Joe Mixon. might get traded or whatever. So that's that. But it should be interesting, especially the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Barkley, Jacobs, Pollard, Henry, Eckler, and Swift are definitely the bigger names out there. And I think that's going to pave way for everybody else.
I agree, but A.J. Dillon definitely proved something in the playoffs, though.
He didn't have that bad of a year as a back, and he had to start as he's solid. He's another big running back.
Oh, yeah.
So, speaking of, I'm going to throw Brady up in here. He ran a faster 40 time at 40. Well, how old is he? 46 or 45 than he did when he first came out as a rookie.
Test him. He's on steroids.
He did. That's how he did it.
He took steroids?
No, you said. Oh, you mean test him as in like for steroids? I thought you meant like test him as in do the 40-yard dash.
Nah, test him for a PED, yo.
For what?
How you get faster as you get older? Ain't no way.
I mean, you've played 20-something years in the NFL. I mean, he ran for over 1,000 yards. Come on, man.
And it took him 20 years to get there.
Hey, it don't matter. TB 1,000, baby.
You know what? You're right. A dub's a dub. 1,000. I'm gonna give it to him. Nah, but shout out him. That's dope.
Let me tell you something. He's trying to make a comeback so he can be a scrambler now.
I'm trying to scramble some eggs. That's about it. Get the fuck out of here. Scrambling on the goddamn football field. Don't do that to that old ass man, Zach. Don't do that.
Hey, don't worry about that.
You're right.
But yeah, so it should be the running back. I think this is going to be the greatest running back free agency that we're going to see, if not ever. I don't think I've ever had anything where there's this many in one position, like top notch people that are free to go anywhere and listen to anything.
No, I agree. It's. I feel like the ball's in like all the running backs' courts, honestly.
Especially after last year.
Every single one of them on this list has done their thing. It's not like it's, oh, who's this guy? He did what?
Yeah.
What's his name? Like, these are big names that are still relatively young. Let's see. Get the fuck out of here. But
he did what he had to do.
I'm excited to see what happens. It's going to be a crazy offseason for the running backs.
It's going to be crazy. So I'm actually looking forward to that, but I know you have other people that are
back to people,
back to the rest of the free agency.
Yeah, back to the other positions.
Talk to me.
Higgins got a franchise tag, yo. Shout out T. Higgins. I'm glad he got tagged. I'm glad he did his. You know what I mean?
I'm glad. He's gonna want to get paid.
Exactly.
So they better figure it out.
Exactly. How much are they willing to put out? You know what I mean?
Yeah, gotcha.
Xavier Howard. I'm surprised he got released. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, going to be released at the start of the year.
Isn't he like the top cornerback on the Dolphins right now too?
Yeah, he's like the main one.
What will they expect? Like what are they? All right, whatever.
I think he's too much money and they don't have it. I don't know, but really wants.
That makes sense.
He might be with the Texans because he's already talking with the Texans and doing their thing. So,
ooh,
yeah,
that'd be nice to see him in that blue. Okay, that'd be a good little move for the Texans. Okay. Falcons cut the tight end Janu Smith. Never heard of him.
He was decent.
Was that an asshole move? I'm sorry.
Nah, even really. I mean, he made a name for himself. A little bit, but he kind of fell off.
For real, like, what did he play for? I mean, where else did he play besides Falcons?
I think the Falcons. Maybe the Titans? I know the Falcons is where he made his name.
Never heard of him. I don't know. Jets cut former Pro Bowl O-lineman Laken
Tomlinson? Yep.
He's a Jets guy. I don't know. Talk to Mike about that one.
He probably doesn't know him either.
Dolphins release star defensive end Emmanuel Ogbah.
They're going to get rid of Howard and Ogba?
That's like two key components of your defense. What are you going to do? Don't get but did you see the D lineman running Their 40s today.
Yeah, that one guy that ran pretty fast. Yeah,
Big man
okay, he
ran a
can run
4.7.
fast.
I'm just saying.
No,
If you're feeling
I
risky,
agree. It's phenomenal that a guy that big can fucking run that fast.
yeah, if you're feeling risky, then jump.
But,
You know what I mean? Jump on that.
but
Pause.
then again, like we've already talked about, the combine is you can run fast. Congratulations.
No, I agree. I think it doesn't prove anything. I want to see what you could do on an actual football field, like against the best of the league.
Let's see what you can do with your hands and get through the swim moves and bull rush and all that. You can be fast all you want.
Exactly. But I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You know what I mean? Give young boy a shot.
Oh, you're gonna get a shot.
Steelers cut center Mason Cole and offensive tackle
Chakawala Okafor.
Chakawama Okafor.
Oh God.
Check your mama is what it sound like.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
Check your mama. Check your mama.
Check your mama.
Oh God.
Okafor.
Rams cut center Brian Allen, and the Rams sign DeMarcus Robinson to a 1-year deal. Oh Jesus. Okay. Damn.
It's a good move.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Lions cut safety Tracy Walker. No clue.
He was their starter, but I thought it was kind of a surprise, but whatever.
49ers cut cornerback Isaiah Oliver. What? I'm actually kind of surprised by that.
Yeah, me too.
Bears cut offensive lineman Cody Whitehair and safety Eddie Jackson. Oh, wow. Damn. Eddie Jackson, really?
Eddie Jackson, I was kind of surprised, but I don't know. I don't think he was happy there. I think he got tired. I think he's getting older, so.
Broncos, I know you're happy about this one.
Yeah, baby!
The fifth-year option on cornerback Patrick Surtain II. Oh, yeah, Broncos country.
Someone might want to check on Curran. I don't know what's happening with him over there, but
that's not. I'm out there. I'm out there with him. Chiefs cut wide receiver Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Really? Well, I mean, it makes sense. He really wasn't doing much.
Yeah, I guess it was a little. Yeah, true.
Yeah. Bucs cut. Wow. Damn, sad about this one. Bucs cut linebacker Shaquille Barrett. Might be the end for him. I agree.
Yeah.
Man.
So we just talked about this last episode. Is he said he wanted to play for the Bucs or it was retired. So he might still get signed by the Bucs because the Bucs still want him back. I don't think they can afford to lose him and Devin White. Honestly, I don't think Devin White's coming back. If they lose him and Devin White, good luck.
Wouldn't be smart.
Good luck.
I agree.
Wouldn't be smart at all. But it's besides all the free agency and this and that, we got other news as well. Kind of NFL news, kind of outside the draft and everything. Chris Jones update. We could hear an update on what the Chiefs want to do with him as soon as next month. Will they re-sign him?
Without a doubt, they have to.
I think they will. I think they saw how valuable he was.
When he was injured, or when he sat out, I mean.
When he sat out, yeah. So I think, honestly, they're going to have to. I don't think that defense is going to be anything without him. And if they lose Janarius Sneed...
I mean, we're losing Fletcher Cox. If Jones and Sneed want to come through...
Yo, if they get Jones...
Bro.
They'll replace Fletcher Cox.
Yo, don't get
doubt that's going to happen, but if you put fucking Chris Jones on that fucking defense with that front already... Whoo, good luck.
Bro.
I'd rather get Janarius Sneed, to be honest, because you guys need a fucking secondary.
No, I agree, without a doubt. But, wishful thinking. Don't kill my dreams, Zach.
Hey, we got some Bucs. First, we got some Bucs news. Kind of a local team, here in Orlando, Tampa. So, Baker Mayfield is projected to land $100 million deal. Baker Mayfield. The Bucs are projected to give him a 4-year, $120 million deal extension.
And how much are they going to pay
53
Mike Evans?
I don't know. 53 mil is guaranteed at signing. And then a 6.25 million cap hit in 2024.
Bro, what?
To me, because now the thing is now they have a new offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
So he's not under the same coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
You have to rely on him to do that every year now. Like I think they overpaid. Like if they're willing to do that, they've overpaid for him. I think Baker Mayfield is decent. Not this kind of
Not $100 million decent. No. Like I said before, pay this man 40 mil. 53, perfect. Give him that.
53 of it's guaranteed.
Should have just led with that. Not 100 mil. I'm not paying this man $100 million to possibly win.
For 4 years?
For
4 years, man. 4 year, $120 mil extension.
Shit just gave me a headache.
Other news. Since they have Baker, you have Mike Evans, and the Bucs are attempting to get a contract worked out in a big way. This is coming from their GM. Evans has expressed he wants to stay as the Bucs. So it sounds like I didn't think they had much money.
Yeah, how much are they willing to pay him if they pay
that
him
is what I'm saying. And Michael Pittman's name has come up quite often in free agency. But we could see Pittman in Tampa next year. He has expressed that the Bucs are one of the teams he really wants to play for. So unless you trade Chris Godwin in there, which to me I would not trade Chris Godwin for Michael Pittman. But that's the only way I can see is that I don't see you paying Baker, Michael Pittman, and Mike Evans.
There's no way, bro. $120 million to Baker
for 4 years.
Mayfield.
Yeah. And then Mike Evans is going to get paid. And
where are they getting this money?
And Michael Pittman's one of the top receivers, like young receivers coming out, so they're not going to just sign him to a 1-year deal.
No.
Unless Mike Evans takes a 1-year deal, but the way it sounds like they're working out a contract in a big way. That sounds like it's more than it sounds like it's going to be retirement in Tampa.
Mike Evans is not going to stay, bro. There's no possible way. Where are they going to get the money? They're not staying.
I have no idea. I'm just relaying the news, man.
You're right. I can't shoot the messenger. You're right.
I honestly didn't think they had that much money.
They don't.
That's what I thought but from this, sounds like they're going to do, I don't know, man. I really don't know. So,
all right. Oh, shout out Baker.
I don't. Shout out to Baker and the Bucs. They can get that going. Hey, and if they're gonna keep Devin White and that whatever, I don't understand. If they're gonna keep everybody, someone's gonna have to leave.
I don't know where they're getting this money.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, but on a positive note, Eric Bellamy, the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs and for the Washington Commanders, he is taking his ass to college to be the assistant head coach and offensive coordinator for UCLA Bruins.
Shout out him, man. Yeah. I wish you came to the Eagles, but shout out.
I'm glad that he is going somewhere. I don't think he gets enough respect in the NFL.
At all.
And he just wants everybody to know that he did not get fired from Washington when Dan Quinn came. He chose to leave and go to the UCLA. He thought it was best for him. So I just don't understand how this man has not had at least an offensive, or not an offense, a head coaching job when you give all these other, like the guy from the Bucs last year. No one's heard of him. He had one good year. Now he's a head coach. This guy won Super Bowls and was pretty much developed Patrick Mahomes, and this guy is not getting a shot.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I understand they say like he's hard on the guys and he's not fun to play for, but
sometimes you need that as a coach.
Thank you. That's what we're becoming. We're getting soft. Look at Bill Belichick all those years.
Exactly.
Everybody hated playing for him.
But it's funny, though. Tom Brady even said he doesn't know what the Patriot way is. He's never heard of that saying.
Yeah, yes. He doesn't want to. Because
You think he hates him that much?
the Patriots way was Tom Brady's way. That's the Patriots way.
Please elaborate.
If you watch this thing, the Dynasty on Apple TV, is they pretty much said everybody, like when Tom Brady came in, he did his thing. Bill Belichick was our coach. We played for Tom Brady. That's how much. Yeah,
What?
Bill Belichick coached us pretty much. We played for Tom Brady.
That's how much respect he had on a team.
Yeah, he said Robert Kraft said when he first got drafted in the 6th round or whatever, Brady came up to him and shook his hand. And Robert Kraft goes, all right, hey, how's it going? He goes, you just made the best decision for this franchise ever. And Robert Kraft goes, to me, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, like whatever.
Just another guy just talking shit.
Yeah, but when Drew Bledsoe went down, Brady got up because he was only, I think, his 2nd year.
Mm-hmm.
Got up, and they just paid, I think, Drew Bledsoe $100 million. So when he went down, is he legit? Tom Brady goes, I'm not losing this spot anymore. He goes, this is mine. And all the other guys, like Teddy Bruschi and all them, are like, yeah, okay, rookie. Like, okay, whatever you say. Like, we know this is Drew's team. And then he came out and
balled out, did his thing.
Yeah, so balled out. So it was, he said it. He goes, I'm not. He goes, this is my team. He goes, I ain't going to ever sit the bench again.
Yo.
Yeah.
I got to watch it, yo. I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Yeah, it's definitely, that's why I said Brady is one of those rare talents that had a chip on his shoulder and he wanted to fucking win.
Mm-hmm.
He got his chance. Boom. There it is.
He just kept on proving the naysayers wrong and wrong and wrong.
Yeah, they took him to the Super Bowl his first year.
Mm-hmm.
And they will say, like, he even admits to it, it was a lot of the defense because he had a good defense or whatever. He goes, I played like shit. It's not like I was this phenomenal quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But they said he had the way of rallying them, have confidence in them. And then I think in the AFC Championship game in 2001, yeah, he got hurt and had to leave. And then Drew Bledsoe said, oh, this is my team going into the Super Bowl. And Bill Belichick goes, no, it's still Tom's team. So,
I mean, honestly, if I was Drew, I'd be cool with it. Making $100 million sit on the bench and watch on the sideline.
But he was pissed. So,
nah.
I mean, Brady goes, yeah, I felt bad for him. But he goes, then again, he goes, it was my turn. He goes, I got the opportunity.
Next man up. You know what I mean? You can't hate it.
Pretty much. He goes, you went down, I balled out. He goes, never lost the starting position.
Hey, you can't hate at that, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
So, but yeah, 49ers are back in the news for a couple of reasons. They're interviewing Chiefs defensive back coach David Merritt for their defensive coordinator position.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and then the Patriots are going to be drafting a quarterback at 3, whether it's May, Williams, or Daniels. But they also want to get a veteran like Jacoby Brissett who knows what the Patriots are all about, was there, or Joe Flacco. And they have said that if they draft a quarterback at 3, which they're going to, is he might not start. Is my bring in Flacco or Jacoby Brissett, learn from them.
I'm okay with that. I'm very okay with that. I feel like teams are rushing quarterbacks way too fast and then breaking their confidence because it's like
that's you said it. Break their confidence. Is they're giving these people 1 to 2 years to do something with a shit ass team.
Exactly. You're breaking their
confidence. You got to give these guys at least 3-4 years to develop. But once
exactly.
And I will say Zac Wilson I don't think he's that good. But dude, you had no confidence in that guy. Like it was up down. Like the minute he had confidence and was doing good, like you guys brought him back down. And it's like you never let him gain that. He was always consistently, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Like it's all the bad, all the bad, all the bad, all the bad.
Exactly.
And it's like if you're gonna take someone at 3, to me, that's your future. You want him to start right away. Let him get in there and play. Let him learn the mistakes. Let him get over the mistakes. Let him move on, learn from it.
I don't know. I feel like if you're wasting, I don't say wasting, but if you're giving that opportunity, especially at the third pick, let him grow. Let him develop.
Yes,
Don't
that's
throw him
part
to the
of
wolves.
drafting him.
I get
But
it. I get that. But
he's gonna have to go through that shit anyways. So you might as well get it done and over with. What are you gonna have Joe Flacco teach him? Which is, I don't think, a bad idea. But you're never gonna learn until you get thrown into the wolves. As you can sit here and learn from Joe Flacco all game long, until you're in the game learning it, you're never gonna learn.
that is true. That is true. But I would like to say, look back at Jared Love and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers hated him, but everyone looks back and says, "Oh, that is very Aaron Rodgers." Like anytime we see Jared Love throw the ball, he sat behind Aaron Rodgers for how long?
Yeah, but he was like that in college.
I get that, but he still absorbed. He still took in things that he saw. He still see him like, okay, he's reading the defense X, Y, and Z certain way.
No, I
He's
got
making
you.
X, Y, and Z adjustments. I'm going to take notes about that. I'm going to make whatever adjustments he's making that I'm going to make. You know what I mean?
Well,
So I
yeah,
feel like it's a great move.
But look
to
at
make him
Jordan
develop.
Love in the beginning of the season, and look at Jordan Love in the second half of the season. What did he do?
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say that.
Because everybody was doubting Jordan Love in the beginning. Oh man, look what they did! And then he learned. He went through the process.
I was on the Love train.
I know you were, but I'm saying his stats were not where they were supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to be. But the second half of the season, he played a first half. That was his first time starting. He got the feel of it. Okay. Second half, he turned it around. Now we're going to see what it's he like next year. Let him develop. That's what I'm saying is you can always have that. Like, Brady learned from Bledsoe, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But Brady started, and Bledsoe was still there teaching him.
Bro, I feel like if you're throwing him to the Wolves first year or second year, and it's interception or bad pass after bad pass, you're seeing that in the media. You're hearing it from the crowd. You're hearing it every which way. That breaks your confidence. 2 years in, you're like, damn, am I really that trash? I was just throwing bombs like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Now I'm 2 years in the league. Am I really that bad?
Let's go Peyton Manning. He set the record for most interceptions as a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
So if they would have just gave up on him, okay, well, he's just going to... He was just going to whatever. But where was Peyton Manning? He learned from it.
Yeah.
You become better. Let's say Joe Flacco, because how old he is, he has to play a whole season now. And we know he didn't play a whole season last year. He came in more than halfway when the season was done. Came in. What he did was phenomenal. But can Joe Flacco be that guy that's going to start? He's almost 40 years old.
Ooh, see, when you say it like that, that makes a point.
So if he goes down and gets hurt, let's say week 2, you're going to have to throw your rookie in there regardless.
Yeah, and I'd rather have him on the sideline in his ear, like, hey, if you see this guy coming down, make an audible, switch it to blah, 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 blah. Then to have some
other
rookie that was... Go ahead.
Yeah, and that's where the film that a lot of people don't take serious.
Mm-hmm.
And practice and this, and that's where they all practice at. To me, if you're taking someone third, I'm not letting him sit. I'm not. If you're going to bring in Jacoby Brissett, no, I'm not letting him sit behind Jacoby Brissett because...
Okay, so it depends on who the quarterback is. If it's Jacoby Brissett, of course, get your ass out there and go start. If it's Patrick
but that
Mahomes,
just defeats your whole purpose, though.
Not really, because it depends on the quarterback.
No,
yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Jacoby Brissett has 2 Super Bowls. For the Patriots. Didn't really play. Didn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Flacco has 1 where he started whatever. My thing is this: let the kid play. Let him go 4 years. Let him get over his rookie contract. He's only going to learn. Like okay. We're going to sit here. Let him rest for 1-2 years.
Yeah.
That's already 1 less year that he's had to develop.
How so?
He doesn't. You're gonna tell me on the sideline is the same as being in the game when people are running after you have to read the defense and this. That's how you're gonna become good. Read it.
Practice. You said it yourself. Practice.
Yes, practice and film, but nothing like watching film when we were in high school and even when you were in college, watching film and doing it on the field during game when it's live. You're gonna tell me it's the same?
Okay, so watching it on film is not the same, but it depends on how you learn. Some people
that is how you learn. But what's going to make you good is if you can do that on the field.
Again, practice field. Do it on the practice field. Get better on the practice field. I don't want to.
Tony Romo did it for how long? He sucked, Tony Romo, but up in the booth and he can see everything. He's a fucking mastermind.
See everything on the goddamn booth.
That's what I'm saying is get him out in the field. Can he read a fucking defense?
Oh my!
You're not going to do that in practice. You're not going to do that in film. Let him be. You drafted him third for a franchise quarter. Let him go. Let him develop.
Fine. Bet. You start him. Boom. You throw him out there to the Wolves.
Yeah?
TJ Watt comes through. Tears his ACL. Breaks his femur. Whatever. You just wasted a third-round pick. Now what?
All right, if Joe Flacco was in there, it would have been him. He's done. Now you have to have the rookie come in anyways, and that could happen the next play to the rookie.
Okay, so you drafted this rookie to be your starter. Your second-string quarterback is, let's say, Zac Wilson.
Well, that's a whole different story. You should have a good backup. Not to start, though. A backup. You just said for him to start. Have someone come in for him to start and don't start the rookie. Joe Burrow, for rookie year, he tore his ACL before the first game. Okay, that's 1 year out. Okay, he came in, he developed. They gave him confidence. They didn't bench him for anybody else. He drafted him. Here we go. Got injured this year.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's what
I'm saying. Who did he learn from?
No, well, Joe Burrow is just different. That's a 1 in a million chance, Zach.
Who the fuck did he learn from?
Come on. That's Joe Burrow.
Who did Patrick Mahomes learn from?
Alex Smith.
Alex Smith wasn't there.
Yeah, that's how he started. He got injured. Then what's his name came in. I'm pretty sure. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, he was selected 10th overall, and he was back up to Alex Smith. He was named starter in 2018.
Yeah, I forgot he was been in the league for that long. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. After Chiefs traded Smith to the Washington Redskins, he was traded, so he wasn't injured.
He learned 1 season. Okay. Regardless.
1 season is better than no season, big dog.
But my thing is this: if Zac Wilson, who did Zac Wilson have the opportunity to learn from?
Nobody.
Thank you. He just doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. There's certain people that don't have it. You let him out in the Wolves, we know he doesn't have it.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, he's proven it time and time again.
Okay, they know that now because why? They started him.
So you're proving me right. Don't start the rookie.
What do you mean? Don't start the rookie. Start him.
Start the rookie.
They started Peyton Manning. He threw the most interceptions as a rookie ever. They didn't give up on him. They let him develop.
Okay, yeah, but again, who bounces back from having the most rookie interceptions? Who bounces back from that besides someone like Peyton Manning? If that shit happened to Zac Wilson, he would not be on the team. He would be, he'd be UFL. He'd be back in college somewhere.
That's the thing, is we're not letting these people develop, is we want this. You get drafted high, why? Because you're the best player in college, and the team suck.
Yeah.
You're going to tell me you're going to turn a team around? Unlike the Texans this year, but usually they have people in line. But not every team has that.
That's a fact.
So you're going to tell me when you get drafted, whatever, the Bears, you're going to tell me they have the opportunity to be good, but you're getting drafted to these shitty ass teams for a reason, to develop them and to become the franchise player. You draft them in the top 3, not to sit them on the fucking bench.
I never said sit him on the bench for all 4 years.
I didn't say all 4 years. Let him start right away. Let him learn the way. Let him get better. How it feels is you're never going to get that if you're on the fucking bench watching.
I guess. I see where you're coming from. I get it. I do.
But I get what you're saying too, but why are you going to waste a 3rd overall pick for a guy that's maybe going to sit on the bench 2 years?
That's a fact. I guess. I don't know.
Because in 2 years, we can see where he's developing. If he's getting better, like 1 year, okay, he's getting better the second year. Let's go third year. Third year, okay. Let's go 4 years. After 4 years, we're gonna try. We're gonna see what kind of quarterback you're really going to be. Is how have you progressed? What have you done? Mac Jones, there's certain things that he's good at, and he just can't read a defense. There's a lot of these teams that can't read a fucking defense.
He's very wishy-washy.
Yes. Zac Wilson was the same way. Bryce Young, the same way. Even Josh Allen is the same way. It's like yes, you're going to make interceptions, but dude, that is my thought. But bringing in a veteran to learn from, I'm not saying that's a bad idea. But if you're going to select someone at third, I'm putting his ass in. We drafted you for a reason. And we need it now.
I dig it. I'm curious what people think. Yo, leave a comment. Tell me what y'all think.
Yeah.
I'm real curious. Because I don't want to say bench him, but just put him on the bench. Let him develop. Let him marinate like neck bone juice. Let him chill over there for about 2 years, maybe. Yeah. 2, maybe 3 years. Let him do his thing, depending on the quarterback. But let us know what you think in the comments.
Get out of here. But the Raiders might be willing to swing for the fences this offseason and sign Kirk Cousins as their next quarterback. Might be a key to keeping Adams happy and in Vegas.
Yeah, that may not be a bad move.
Speaking of Adams, as they've already said they're not going to trade him, according to the general manager and the owner. But
I mean, how many times have you heard that, though?
Yes, but if you bring in someone like Cousins, make him happy, a quarterback that he can actually, that's decent, and is good, and has proven to be good, maybe that brings in Josh Jacobs to come back.
See that they're building a team.
We can do around Kirk Cousins, get him a good offensive line. Got the receiver, who knows?
Yeah.
But
it'd be a bad move.
No, not at all.
But bro, speaking of Zac Wilson.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how talking about this man makes me laugh, yo. The Jets gives this man permission to seek trades. Who? And they let me stop.
He'll see Mama Kelsey every day, baby. Come on, Chiefs, make it happen.
Oh man, they don't even got to finish the deal. He's like, "Yep, done. Sign me up."
Hey, he played his best game when Mama Kelsey was in the stands.
That's a fact. You know what? Might even take him to the 4th or 5th Super Bowl. Might be another Nick Foles story. You never know.
The MILF special.
Oh God, the gray heyday. Let me stop. That's enough.
The gray heyday.
Ugh,
the Dust Bowl.
They gotta rename the stadium from Arrowhead and call it the Dust Bowl.
The Dust Bowl.
That is filthy. Yo.
Gotta be 55 and older.
That is enough from you, Zach. That is enough. Oh, God. Oh. Gotta be 55 and older. That's funny. Bro. So I'm keeping up with the Jets, right? Did you hear about the wide receiver that was supposedly game plans to the Chiefs instead of the Eagles?
Hardman?
Yeah.
Yeah, in case they needed it. Zac Wilson was recruited.
Who does that? Who's like, hey, just in case you needed it, here's some game plans.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell, yo? That's foul.
That might have.
You think that's why the Chiefs signed him?
No. Nah.
They were like, you did a solid.
He was with the Chiefs before, and then he went to them. As Hardman was saying that there is no game plan there. It's Aaron Rodgers' way or the highway. And when he went down, there was no structure, no nothing.
Okay.
That's what he's saying. Other people are saying no, but it was Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I mean, it kind of makes sense, though, honestly.
But why would he leak it to just 2 teams?
Maybe he just wanted to go to those 2 teams. The Eagles went to the Super Bowl last year. The Chiefs would possibly make it again this year.
You're not going to play the fucking Jets.
Well, I mean, The
Come
Eagles,
on.
no, the Eagles played the Jets last year.
Yes, but that's just one game. You know you're not going to give it to him and going to be playing in the fucking playoffs against them.
Well, I mean, think about it. I mean, it makes sense. You're only playing them it's only one game. You gave the game plan. It'd be too obvious if it was like a divisional rival or
The
something
game
like
plan is go after Zac Wilson. That's the game plan, Zac Wilson.
that.
There's no other thing you need.
Oh, that's funny.
That's probably what he said. Hey, Zac Wilson, you said our game plan. Oh, okay.
What's the game plan? Zach Wilson.
That's it. Zac Wilson sucks.
Let's talk about your team a little bit.
Who, the Broncos? Give it to me, baby.
Yeah, the Broncos are prepared to eat a ridiculous amount of money to move on from Russell Wilson.
Good. Don't do something stupid and they're going to probably be the team that gets fucking Zac Wilson.
I mean, but I saw somewhere that he doesn't want to go to the Broncos, and it's like a most likely
he doesn't want to go or they don't want him.
both.
But mutual agreement. Good. We don't have to worry about that. The elevation's too high for him. I don't know. He played in Utah, I think. BYU, wherever Brigham Young is. Maybe he does better in high altitude. I don't know.
No, you know what? He does better closer to the Lord. Mormon school or whatever.
Yeah.
Is it a Mormon school?
Big time. You can't have sex, you can't drink, and you can't smoke.
Oh, well. Let's talk about the 49ers a little bit. They've been in the media for a lot since the Super Bowl.
To say the least.
They have no plan on trading Brandon Ayuk this offseason. I mean, do you see them signing him back? Because he said he doesn't want to be there. So I was like, why sign him back?
I don't think he wanted to be there because he wasn't going to get paid. John Lynch they're working on a long-term deal. I think if he gets paid, he'll be fine.
See, I thought he didn't want to be there because he wasn't happy with the performance or what they were giving him. I thought he wanted more receptions.
Maybe. I think if they offer him money and they give him a long-term contract, then yes.
I mean, that's
but then again, is he a free agent? No.
No, he's not a free agent. He just has a contract extension.
I mean, he could always sit out or whatever. And
I don't think he'll sit out.
I don't think he'll sit out either. But, I mean, it's always the option. I don't know. According to John Lynch, they're looking for... They better make him happy, because if not, I think losing Brandon Ayuk would be huge.
Without a doubt. Oh, yeah. So, 49ers still. Who do you think they're going to pick up a tight end this draft to help with Kittle, or is this going to be like a
I think
Kittle solo?
No, I think you got to start looking at a backup at this point. He's what, 31, 30 maybe? I don't know.
I think 30, yeah.
I think he's getting up there in age. He has injury problems. I honestly think you're going to have to start looking younger. And there's only one tight end right now that I know that is a powerhouse, and that's Brock Bowers from Georgia.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's going to be the real deal. But okay. I don't think he's going to land all the way to tight end position. But tight end's one of those positions that usually can slip and you can get a decent one that everybody kind of forgot about or that was good in college. It's just tight ends is not one of those positions that go usually high unless you're like the top-notch person.
That is true. You can get a great tight end really late in the draft, real cheap.
Yeah. So I think they will draft a tight end. Just remember, I mean, when Brady had Gronk and Aaron Hernandez, they were unstoppable.
Ooh.
That double tight end that's another thing is I don't understand why people don't do it is you get another tight end in there to work with Kittle as one, and the way Kittle can block is you can use him as a little decoy to block and then have the other one. So,
well, bro, it's so hard to find a good tight end like that, though. Because think about it, if he's already in the NFL, teams are not going to want to give him up.
Well, yeah. I mean, another one, Jonnu Smith is not a bad option either. That just got released.
I got to look at his highlights. I don't know much about him.
He's not bad. I mean, he's put up decent stats. I mean, he has. I mean, but honestly, that would not be a bad position. I don't know how old he is. I think he's up there too, but I do think they're going to get someone younger. It's just because Kittle is injury prone and getting up there in age.
Getting up there in age, yeah, no, that makes sense. Yo, Justin Fields, bro, dog.
Oh god,
He's gonna really land in Atlanta, or you think he's gonna like? Because I would like to see him in Atlanta. I don't know, that black and red would be nice to see.
It would be nice to see, but he's going to be the same way as Ritter and everybody else was on his damn back if they don't get an offensive line.
But he has a run game now. He has what's the name in the backfield?
Who?
Robinson? Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't do much because of the offensive line.
I mean, but he has a run game. He could do a little play action, get something.
Who's he throwing it to? As London, yeah.
They may use Kyle Pitts. Finally.
Yeah, they could. Oh, I mean,
like play action going. Have Kyle Pitts out in the flats.
Yeah, if they can start using Kyle Pitts, I'm going to tell you, Kyle Pitts is going to fly under the radar. Is if they can get a quarterback to actually use him, because Kyle Pitts is good. He's a big receiver, like pretty much.
He's a big target.
He's huge. He was good in college. Like that's all they threw it to. Who Trask threw it to. Is you have that safety shield. Like just what Patrick Mahomes has in Kelsey. What Brady had in Gronk.
Yep.
You know, Ben Roethlisberger had with Heath Miller. Peyton Manning had with Dallas Clark. So
the list goes on and on.
It goes on and on. Elway with Shannon Sharp.
No, hopefully they do something with him, because I feel like he's just a young talent that's going to waste right now.
He shouldn't be this much of a bust.
Exactly. He's such a young talent going to waste.
It is. You can usually tell when someone's a bust, but he has literally been with shit teams. And it's, why would you not, like Arthur Smith, I think was his name, the coach there, deserved to get fired. Dude, if you don't utilize your best weapon, like, he's not that bad. I'm not going to say Kyle Pitts is great, but he's not as bad as they're letting him be. And it's not fair to him because they're not using him. It's like he can only do so much.
Exactly. They use him in the block. What the hell?
He's a decent blocker, but that's not what he's known for. He's known for going out there, making catches. He's like,
something in the end zone.
Yeah, like red zone threat. Like, why would you not use him?
Exactly. But
so we'll see.
We're just two guys talking. Oh well. On the other news, Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek
Hill is being sued, bro, dog. Yeah, I think you know where this is going. I think you know where this is going. Tyreek Hill is being sued by social media influencer model Sophia Hall. She claims that stop. Don't make me laugh. She claims that her and Hill were doing football lessons when Hill charged into her violently and with great force. Listen, you don't see me lining up in front of Aaron Donald trying to block him. I know my limitations. You don't sign up for this. You know what the possibilities are. Back to my story. This is when he charged at her, crushing force, causing her to sustain a right leg fracture that required surgery. She had a mental. Well, I'm sorry, not mental. She had a metal hardware. She had metal hardware. Oh man, she had a metal hardware was put into her leg. She is seeking up to $75,000 in damages. She is suing Hill for battery, assault, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and negligence.
Yeah.
Holy wow! Okay,
and
I know all that.
From what I heard, is she is a bigger girl.
Oh, shout out to my BBW babies, yo! Oh, dang.
That is what I don't know what she looks like or anything. So that's just what I heard. So I mean, Tyreek Hill's not the biggest person.
Nah, he must have.
So I can see where, he ran into her, kind of got upset because she didn't move. I think that sounds bad. So he did it again. You might have done the little aggressive. I think she got her ankles broke. Like he did one of those juke moves, honestly.
Yeah, he did one of these and she didn't know what to do. You know what I mean?
That's all I am saying is maybe she wasn't used to the movement.
Mm-hmm.
She is an influence Instagram model. I kind of want to see what this girl looks like now.
I'm curious, yo. I know the old saying, Zach.
No.
If she ain't 280, she ain't a lady.
Jesus Christ. Sophie Hall. Here we go. She's not like big, I don't think.
Let me see.
I mean, she's not like big. She's a bigger girl, but it's not like she has a donk on her. She's not. I wouldn't consider her a BBW
She's
like
plus-
people would.
Nah, yo, she don't get that label.
No, she's thick. She's a good-looking girl. That is not BBW like everybody was saying, like plus-size model.
Yeah, yo, that is not a plus size model, yo. She just got a little extra. She just thick. That's about it.
She kind of reminds me of a little bit smaller than Ashley Graham.
Ooh, I forgot about Ashley Graham.
She just has a ginormous butt. Like, other than that, but I wouldn't classify her as plus-size model.
Plus size, yeah.
I don't know.
She's got a lot of weight in the back, so it don't just, you know what I mean? It don't count.
Dump truck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dump truck. Oh man, but no. Shout out to her. Hopefully she heals up.
Yeah, hopefully they can figure it out, I guess. I mean, I don't know. This is just what I'm saying. Tyreek Hill hasn't really said much about it. Kind of want to see how it all went.
Yo, Tyreek Hill has been in the media a lot, bro. House catching on fire. This. Did you hear about Cam?
Who? Oh, Cam Newton. Yes, I did.
I don't know what they were thinking. Did they forget like he's an ex-NFL player, ex-MVP NFL player that could hold his own?
Timeout. If you're 7-on-1 and can't beat that motherfucker up, you have a fucking problem.
No, Zach. He's 6'6".
I understand that, but if you're
50 pounds,
7-on-1, 7-on-1. If you're going to go jump a man that's that big and you're doing it 7-on-1, you're going to figure out how to. You got to have a plan.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But I'm just saying, yo, like he works out every day. You should have went in there with some sort of strategy. You should have known better than to just jump. Like,
I want to know the whole story of what happened, is because I'm hearing Cam Newton kind of influenced it during 7-on-7, where he's talking his shit, this and that. But if that's the case,
that's part of the game.
If that's the case, like I know Cam Newton, I don't like him. I know how he can run his mouth, but if you can't do 7-on-7 with just a little bit of trash talking here and there, like, and it didn't get too personal. Like if he said something that was personal, then I guess that's one reason.
That's
like,
one thing.
But if he brought in family or something, then yes, okay, cool. But even then, it's like, dude, you got to compose yourself. It's 7-on-7 football.
Exactly.
It's Cam Newton, his league. Like,
it's kids out here trying to make a name for themselves. Like you're making it, you're ruining it right now for them.
Yeah. So I don't know the whole story. As I'm not going to comment on it too much.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say it was all Cam Newton. I don't think it was all Cam Newton. Or I think those people got butthurt a little bit. And I do think Cam Newton ran his mouth to Cam Newton. You know that about Cam Newton. But I'm not going to say it was. I don't know the full story. Until we get the full story, is hopefully they go to some fighting class so they can figure it all out.
Jesus.
Right.
Sad story, but can't really say much about it. We don't know everything. Right now it's just he says.
7-on-1 says.
Yeah, exactly.
So. I don't know.
It is what it is.
But, yeah, so. Oh, I don't know if you heard about that super fan for the Chiefs.
Oh, I meant to bring that up to you. Yeah.
Yeah, is it just dawned? I saw something. Yes, yeah. I don't know. Like, the story's kind of wild.
The Chiefs-aholic, right? So this guy would dress up.
Yeah, all right, good, because I was about to say, if you know the story, please, because I forgot it and I had to make sure, like, I read this right. Like, give it to me.
My bad. So, he dresses up to every Chiefs game and, like, looking like a werewolf, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he has on a Chiefs jersey, Chiefs hat, diehard Chiefs fan. Goes to every single game, but it turns out this guy's a bank robber. Bro stole over $800,000
God
11
damn.
different banks, bro.
See, I didn't read all this. I knew that he robbed, but I didn't know it was banks.
Banks, California, Iowa, Minnesota, Nebraska, Nevada, Oklahoma, Tennessee.
Wait, so he didn't even do it in like the same region?
No, you can't rob your state. You can't rob your team.
I meant like in the same region as in like the Midwest or something. Like he went.
Oh, nah, he was everywhere, bro. My boy was going
freaking
crazy.
Tennessee. Damn.
That's how he avoided all them season tickets. Season was coming around, he rob a bank real quick, come through, buy the season ticket, you know?
I mean, it makes. I mean, I guess
it's a win-win.
Robbing banks. That's hard to. You usually don't hear about bank robbers nowadays. Like you hear of like the Bonnie and Clyde kind of thing.
Exactly. You never hear people getting away with it, especially $800,000.
Yeah, and like different banks.
Exactly.
So what did he do? Go to like road games and just like rob a bank while he was there?
I'm not sure, bro. I gotta read into it more, but it was just like a quick thing that I saw, and I was like, hold on, what? Yeah, I gotta tune in next week. I got you.
Yeah, I need a follow up on that story. Like, I need to know how long he did this. Like, if it was just a spur of the moment every time. But especially like a super fan that everybody's like well aware of,
right?
Like the face of the Chiefs.
And the only reason he got caught is because people noticed he was missing. He was like, wait, where's that one guy who always sits there? Yep.
So he didn't go to the games?
I guess certain games he was like doing his day job.
Robbing banks.
Then he was like, you know what? The Chiefs are playing at 8 o'clock. Let me go take my ass home.
So if he would have just showed up to the games, he probably would never have got caught.
He'd have been fine. Yep.
I was about to say, they probably don't even know what the hell he looks like.
Oh, they do now. They got
do now, but I'm saying, like, if he could have came as his regular self and they'd been like, who the fuck are you?
Yep. And he would have got away with it.
Yeah, damn.
But yeah, I thought it was crazy. I got to look into it more and get back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't read the bank robber. I know he stole a good amount of money.
Dude was a full-on Wild Wild West bank robbery, yo.
Yeah, damn.
Hey, shout out him. I mean, not really. You ain't get to watch the Super Bowl, but
I do have some news for you, my friend. We talked about Janarius Sneed.
Talk to me.
There's some teams, there's about 5 teams that are interested in him, willing to trade, because it's kind of like a franchise tag and trade, so like sign and trade kind of deal.
Uh-huh.
Falcons are one of those players, or one of those teams.
Uh-huh.
But he seems to be in kind of a tug of war with the Chiefs and your Eagles. You know, kind of see where he wants to go. It's that what I read is the tug of war. It's really between the Chiefs and the Eagles at this point.
I'll take it.
Shit, I know damn well you will.
I don't think we got the money for it, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Maybe he wants to go there and, I don't know, be on part of that. I have no idea.
Boost the secondary. Win a Super Bowl. Sounds about nice. Got a good ring to it. Yo, if he come through, I'll be so happy, yo.
You're going to need a lot more than Sneed to win a Super Bowl.
That's all we need. He was the missing component. He was the missing key.
Who's your other corner? Bradbury?
We don't talk about him. We don't speak of his name.
Bradbury.
Yo, bro's like Beetlejuice. Leave me alone, yo. I don't want nothing to do with him.
Bradbury.
I said Bradbury. Get the fuck out of here.
Your other... What else are you going to do?
I don't know. Take his ass elsewhere.
He ain't going anywhere. Maybe you'll have a good year this year.
I guess.
I don't want that.
You're right. I'm gonna have faith in my team.
I don't want him.
Bradbury got it. He gonna have a good year. It was just a little shake off. He gonna shake it off. He gonna bounce back. He gonna do his thing.
Let's do a little Taylor Swift. Shake it off.
See, you doing too much, Zach. You doing too much, yo.
Shake it off. But I have a little game that we're going to play.
Talk to me.
In this, rank these quarterbacks from the 2020 draft, 1 through 5.
Okay.
No bias or anything. You have Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Tua, Hurts, and Love.
I'm going to go.
Let's start with 5. Who's your 5? Who's at the bottom?
Herbert.
Okay. 4.
Tua.
Okay. 3.
Who is it? Who's left?
Love,
Hurts.
Burrow, and Hurts.
3. Love, Burrow, or Hurts. Ooh. I'm going to go Love because he just started proving himself like back half of the season.
Okay.
Joe Burrow, number 2. And Hurts, number 1.
So you're going Hurts, Burrow, Love, Tua, Herbert. All right. Why? Should even ask why Jalen Hurts number 1.
Well, you know he's
besides being Eagles.
He's a great quarterback. He's a phenomenal individual. People love him. The town loves him. The people love him. We love him. He brings a confidence to the team. He brings an aura that the team needs. You know, how can you hate on a guy like that? On Jalen Hurts, you know, he's the guy. How can you hate on him? Unbiasedly, of course.
About career-wise, that one. That's that he's an Eagle and he's good for the community.
He plays for the Eagles.
All right. Anyway,
that's crazy. I didn't even know he played for the Eagles.
All right. So you went Hurts, Burrow, Love, Tua, Herbert.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going Love at 5, just for the simple fact he only has 1 year. That's the only reason. He had a good year. 4, I'm going Herbert, is just because he's been playing longer, but I think he's been dealt terrible coaches. And I think we're going to see how good he really is once Harbaugh's in there. Tua at 3, just because he's putting up better stats for them. Went to the playoffs, whatever. I'm going to put Joe Burrow at 2, because I do think he's better than all of them. Just, he's not in front of Jalen Hurts for me because he's gotten injured 2 of the 3 years.
Okay.
As we saw a good year where he led him to the Super Bowl, but haven't really seen too much. I think he's phenomenal. And then Jalen Hurts stays healthy, does his thing. Led him to the Super Bowl 2 years, or last year, I guess we can say 2 Super Bowls. Now that this one's over.
So why's Hurts your number 1?
Why? Because I think he's proven the most out of all these players.
He's an Eagles fan. He plays for the Eagles, right?
That has nothing to do with it.
You're Zach. Deep down, you're an Eagles fan. You're just pretending to be a Broncos fan.
I'm not pretending. You guys told me I'm a Broncos fan, so I'm just playing the part.
We've never done such
Shut the fuck up. I'm done talking to you.
Came on here and said you are a Broncos fan. I'm surprised you didn't put Russell Wilson as number 1.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just saying, deep
Listen,
down.
if Joe Burrow would have won the Super Bowl, I would have put Joe Burrow in front of Jalen Hurts.
Listen, deep down, you're an Eagles fan.
I hate Philly fans.
You're an Eagles fan, bro. Come through. It's okay. Open arms, my man.
Your guys' whole division are a bunch of freaking idiots. You guys are just as bad as the Cowboys.
Oh.
You and the Cowboy fans are terrible. Like, I'm telling you the truth.
At least we're honest with ourselves when we know our team is ass. And we will never say this year's our year.
You said this year was your year.
I mean, yeah, when you go 10-1. When you start off with a hot season like that, of course it's going to feel like that.
No, you said that after the Super Bowl loss. Next year's our year.
I mean, yeah, after the Super Bowl loss. They say it at home on the couch.
I'm just saying, Burrow's injury prone at this point. We've seen one good season from him. Herbert I think we're about to see what he's made of. Tua, I only put there because he's had better stats than Love and Herbert because Love's only had 1 year. So That's the only reason Love's last is he's only had 1 year under his belt.
Mm-hmm.
So
I feel it. I don't know.
We'll see.
Not hurts. Love's gonna do something big, yo.
I think he will. If he had like the same amount of starts as the rest of them, I'd say yeah.
Oh, I agree without a doubt.
But I'm not going to get hyped. You know how I am. I'm not getting hyped after one season of somebody. I hate doing that. Is because the watch next year he's going to come out and it's everybody's already saying, "Oh, how do they keep on getting their quarterbacks right? This and that." And it's like, all right, it's 1 year.
They relax. It's okay. Chill out.
So we'll see how he does next year. But that's a good draft classes. But yeah, young quarterbacks, kind of the future. Along with, I guess, Patrick Mahomes is still there. He's under 30, but
he's still a young quarterback. Not really.
He's like what, 28?
28, 29.
Yeah, so good for him. But yeah, it's crazy that we were in fantasy season and we were thinking, off season is going to be more laid back kind of thing. But now we look at it and it's like all these running backs, all these defensive players, all the quarterbacks have big time names out there that, especially running backs, we look at that list. Where is everybody going? And I didn't think all this would happen, but now it's like, now we're going to start going and seeing where everybody goes, where the right fit, have something. Because, once they start going we're just not going to say, oh, he went here. No, we're going to start talking about it. So.
Yep, exactly.
So it's like, I guess like next week is kind of like the calm before the storm.
I'm ready for it. Yo.
It's fun. I think I might try to get someone on next week. Special guest.
Oh, yeah. Bring it on.
I'll text the group and see who wants to come on first. Might try to get Teddy on.
That'll be Drew, but ooh, Teddy.
I'm waiting for. I want to see what Mike is doing next week. See if we can get him on. Because if we can get him on, and get Drew on at the same time, kind of spice things up. We haven't had much going on.
We haven't, but hey, if they come on, it'll be definitely some TNT.
Oh, trash talk, doing whatever, and then eventually, get the champ on.
Oh yeah, get my dog Corey on here. That'd be dope.
Get Corey back on here, get him going. See how that belt's treating him. Probably weighs more than him. But Kern,
big dog.
It's been fun.
It's fun as always, man.
Left side.
Strong side, baby.
Woo! You stay golden.
Be easy, Florida or America.
Be smooth. Stay golden. Later.
Be easy.